homage to Austria. My fractal homage to Austria. So this is actually a square. It doesn't look like a square, but Austria is totally square. So this is the Austrian flag, kinda, with my square on the 3464 grid, which is my absolutely favorite form, not only in my recent paper, but like in the world. I have it tattooed on my arm. The form can be found in our paper Edge Covering Plane Filling Curves on Grid Colorings, a Pedestrian Approach. We updated it in March 2025, and on page 6 you can already see the grid that I've been talking about and the curve sets that I've been talking about. So this is a grid called the 3464 grid because it has just one point class. That means if we zoom in and choose any point of the grid, it will always be connected by the following polygons: by a triangle, a square, a hexagon, and another square. Call it the 3464 grid. There's some tears because it was kind of tragic to be experiencing what I experienced. It only makes you stronger, I think. So I kind of flipped my mathematics here. I chose crazy colors that I really felt at the time. I really felt the blue and the purple and the copper gold combination. So it's one of the 11 uniform grids, and it's the only grid where we need a curve set to express our fractal curves on the grid. So it's not enough to just have one curve because we have more than one edge class. What does it mean? That means that if we look at these edges, we see the red ones and the blue ones. We call them A and B, or you can call them whatever. But you can see that the square is the only form on this grid that needs both forms. The hexagon can be formed by just using the letter A, and the triangle can be formed by using the letter B. Exactly the tattoo that I have on my arm. Order 19, which can be tested by counting the squares in this formation. So this is the fractal square. We see that there's the A curve and the B curve. So the bigger one is called A. It starts with an A and ends with an A. And then there's the B curve that starts with the letter B and ends with the letter B. So this is basically just a deformed square. The shape is self-similar, but it can be decomposed into these 19 smaller copies of itself that again are colored by orientation. One of my favorite mathematics that I found on some random day after having too much coffee.